Welcome, my friends, and let's welcome you back to 12 proven practices to motivate a remote workforce. And you can find the full blog at executivebound.com/blog. To give you a quick recap, in case that you have been following this little mini video series of mine, practice number 1 is about staying focused on goals and not activities. Focus on the deliverables. Practice number 2 is about setting expectations for what you expect from your team and what they should be expecting from you. In practice number 3, we discussed how to be as responsive and available as possible so that there is a framework when your team will be responding to your requests and when they should be expecting to hear from you whenever there is any team communication. In practice number 4, we talked about scheduling regular check-ins so that you can connect with your team, identify if there's any problems, address those problems, whether they need coaching or additional training on something that is a recurring problem. And in practice number 5, we spoke about accommodating flexible work schedules so that we, again, are focused on the deliverable, not so much a 9-to-5 structure, unless there is a requirement around the team collaborating and people needing to be available for that collaboration to happen. Today, in practice number 6, it's pretty straightforward. It's about opting for using video and phone calls instead of email and text messaging. And this applies also for when you are in the office. When we use video and phone calls instead of using the email and text messages, we have a richer conversation, a richer channel of communication. We avoid losing the context and the tone of the conversation. And we can always follow up a video call or a phone call with an email that outlines the agreements that were made during the call or during the video conference. That's one way to validate that what you heard is actually what the other person also heard and what was discussed. And that's also a great way to solidify setting the expectations. And finally, we know that just like it happens in the office, inboxes are inundated. And if everybody is emailing us for a request, our inboxes blow up. So using the videos and phone calls is one way to actually have more connection as well, which we will talk about soon. So these are the 6 practices so far. And I want to invite you to my leadership training called the Fearless Leadership Mastermind. Some of these practices that I'm mentioning are common sense practices, and you will be amazed and shocked to see how many of us managers and leaders are really not doing these best practices. In the Fearless Leadership Mastermind, visit us and you can find all the details of the type of work that we will do together. And my whole point is to take you through a 12-week program, provide the support and accountability to help you up-level your game as a leader and manager. And this is for leaders, from emerging leaders all the way to senior leaders. Everybody is at a different place. And this 12-week program will help take you from where you are to your next level, whatever that may be for you. So I hope you check it out at fearlessleadershipmastermind.com, and I'll see you in the next video.